guys and gals, Never here from Drakemane Gaming, and something on Twitter, the Gaming Drag. Today I'm coming back at you with a Let's Play episode of None with a Gun. Anyway, let's go ahead and jump right back in, shall we? Alarm chain, you were up, and let's go. Alrighty. Lock and load, bitches. Alright, so... let's do that. Inspect the vase? Yes. Oh my gosh! The blood, the broken pieces, the big hole. Was she smashed into the pot? All the blood on her seems to be from her chest and arms. Maybe she smashed the demon into the pot. Old chicken arms doing that. Nah, dude, she got her head cracked on that thing. Take off her veil and the blood will start pouring. You really think so? Why don't you hop up there and try? Oh, I get it. Hop, like your name. That's a good pun. That's a good pun, Sister Hop. And we got a dead body on the ball, and you're cracking jokes, Jazz. I didn't mean it. I thought you were trying to lighten the mood. I was just cracking jokes just like her skull against the vase. Of course, of course. Yeah, that's a... Wait, what? Shoot? Wait. Yeah, I mean, she seems pretty fucked up. Wait, shoot what? Let's look at the lectern. Inspect the podium? Yes. And why, Sister Jazz, would we need to check the place where I give our sermons? Father, she's been pinned above our podium. It only makes sense to... podium. Your podium, I meant. Father, the demon could have stood on the podium to get her up there. We need to check... Sure, there's a little bit of blood dripping from her corpse, but there's nothing you need to see around my sermon space. But Father... We think of the fucking Zelda CDI game. But Father, what if something happens to you? Sister Jazz, I know you have no ill intention here. But can you truly imagine a world where it's possible I could be involved in any of this? A mouthpiece of the Lord slaughtering one of his flock. Is that really conceivable? Yes. Yeah, man, what's that painted on your face? Because that doesn't look like a normal cross. Of course not, Father. Exactly. So let's maybe focus on important areas to look at. Yes, Father. Y'all are all very fucking suspicious. Let's see, what else is there? Already looked at her. Let's look at that. What's that? Inspect the poster? Yes. Why would someone tear this down? That whore! This is why we can't have nice things. Do you really think Sister Hop would rip the poster off the wall while she's being, murdered? 100% yes, she is that petty. Did you really like the picture that much? I'll take a look at it and you tell me. Aw. It's very... Remember, you're talking about a child's magnum opus here. Be as brutal as possible. It's nice, I like it, it's cute. I'll tell that little tortured artist that his dramatic irony mentor portrait is cute. I'm sure they'll love that. Alright, let's check this blood stain. Inspect the blood trail? Yes. There's so much blood! I'm sorry, no one was here, Sister Hip. But where does the trail start and end? Looks like she was dragged from one room into the other. Sister Hip spends most of her time in the youth center on the right side, but there's more blood toward the guard on the left. If I could step into the other rooms for just a second, I could see what happened. But I can't let anyone out of my sight. Is that mud on the carpet? How is there mud in here? Looks like she's covered in mud. Yeah, she's got mud all over her. Huh. Sister Folk, may I ask you a question? You just did. That's funny. Someone else said that to me today. Fascinating. Look, Jazz, we need to take care of the body and get things cleaned up. Not to mention how many zucchinis there are to pick and get ready to hand out tomorrow. Ask whatever you got so we can wrap all this up. Of course, of course. I was just wondering if you, might know why there's mud mixed up with the blood? The most logical way mud would get in here is from the garden, so... Maybe that's where it came from. It's alright, Jazz. You're just going off your dream or whatever. I moved some flower pots over to the kiddos section. Hop asked me to. I didn't realize I spilled a bit of dirt on the floor. All the blood must have turned it into mud. You are covered in dirt! Gotcha. That makes a lot of sense. That's what happened in your dream. Eh? Oh, yeah, something similar. No mud or anything, but you were in the garden and got dirty. So there's definitely some similarities to it. Jazz, you sure you should be walking around with that boomstick? You sound a bit anxious, honey. Yep, all good here. Dirty dirt and muddy mud. Exactly what I saw in my dream. Uh-huh. All done with questions now. Bye! Okay, There's a ball. What is that? Inspect the ball. Yes. Water time. Oh goodness, I remember the last time one of these balls slipped out of the youth area. Folk tripped over one and one of her horns went through a wall. Sister Hop laughed so hard, Father Soul was so disappointed. And Sister Hip didn't even react, she just shook her head and went back to her lesson plans. Sister Folk was furious when she got free. Stuck Sister Hop's head right in the hole in the wall. Ever since we aren't supposed to let any balls leave the youth area. Who knows what it's doing out here? Yeah. Alright, let's get to questioning. I don't see anything else I can click on. Talk to Sister Folk? Yes. So, I just pray for her, right? Say what she meant to me, wish her the best on her way to the eternal beyond. There is no right way to pray, Sister Folk, and this is just as much for you as it is for us as it is for her. Whatever burdens may weigh on you, any pleasant memories you've had with her, acts of remembrance to give to us. This isn't your first time, Sister Folk. I know. Just feels a bit different with one of our own. I guess I know something I could say. I think it was about a year or two ago, before Jazz was here and before we redid the youth center. Attendance wasn't great, so we were trying to figure out ways to bring more folks in. More folks? Trust me, we don't need any more. One is more than enough. Can it, Hop? Like I was saying, we needed to grow our monastery, both in for worshippers and in our commune. Father Soul had this idea to provide more aid to the poor. People will do just about anything for a full belly. The garden used to be for meditation and to get closer to nature. Now it would be used to grow as much veggies as the dirt could provide. Lilacs, roses, sunflowers, daisies, tulips. Ripped and replaced with zucchinis, tomatoes, potatoes, carrots, chives, and peppers. A cornucopia. Sister Hip was instructed to help plant carrots. Not a huge task. Feels a little racist to ask a rabbit to do that. You didn't help at all. I don't want to hear it. Anyways, she instead had a better idea. She got the young'uns to plant them for her. Turned it into a lesson on how the Lord provides and gives to those who work manual labor. A gratification in working for yourself and your countrymen. That sort of deal. Sister Hip didn't lift a finger. But those little ones finished planting the carrots so fast they moved on to potatoes and tomatoes before I even finished removing my end of the flower bed. That's the kind of person Sister Hip was. And I guess that's something I saw in her. Whatever that's worth. Never had a problem with her. She never had an issue with me. So I hope wherever she is now, she's being treated square. That was a sweet story, Sister Folk. I suppose. Did Sister Hip spend a lot of time in the garden? It was more so a one-time thing. She didn't come much. I'm sorry, I don't come to visit as often as I should. Honey, you're in there every day pulling weeds. Don't tell me you're jealous of someone who's passed on. No, I just realized I should be doing more to help. You always have so much going on, so much to do. We all do, and we all work together. You gotta stop putting so much pressure on yourself, really. We're all under the same roof. All for each other. All for the Lord. Don't be stressing so much all the time, alright? I try not to. I know you do, hon. I know you do. Wait, what do you... Oh. Ah! Oof! Oh, shit. Wait! You don't understand! Got about 5 seconds to explain yourself, Jazz. Explain what? I don't understand! I don't understand. You don't understand. Guess we're in the same boat. 4. What do you want? I'll talk! Hey, folk. Hi, it's me, Hop. Huh? Hey, folk. Hi, it's me, Hop. Let me tell you, great scare you're doing. Really on the edge of my seat for what's happening next. Should you really turn our sister into a bloody paste? We already got one down. Maybe you shouldn't give us any more work to do tonight. Okay. Let's hear her out, Sister Hop. If Jazz wants to walk around and throw allegations about a supposed demon, should she not have to prove her own innocence? You guys? 3. Please, what do you want me to say? The truth. The gun, the dream, the demon. Start talking. Maybe I'll listen. You know what happens if I don't like your answer. Okay. Let's hear it. Oh man, so we're in quite a pickle right now. Alright, y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and save it right there. Alright, thank y'all so much for watching. It looks like Jazz has gotten herself into quite a pickle. Hopefully she'll be able to get out of it in the next episode. Thank y'all so much for watching. I love you all, and I shall see y'all in the next video. Bye-bye!